Hello, I'm a retired orthopaedic surgeon and I underwent a laminectomy 2 weeks ago. Initially, I was suffering from what they call spinal stenosis. I had low back pain radiating to my left leg, and during the latter months of my symptoms, I was bending forwards in order to relieve the pain and also listing to the left. I could only walk about 50 meters, if that. I saw an orthopedic surgeon and the diagnosis was made. The cause of my stenosis, that is a narrowing of the spinal canal in the lumbar region, was due to two prolapsed discs, one at the L3-4 level and the other at the L4-5 level. At those levels, I also had what they call a spondylolisthesis, where one vertebra slips forward on another, and I also had osteoarthritis of the joints. So on the Monday, 2 weeks ago, I underwent a laminectomy, and my surgeon removed the L4 lamina and parts of the L3 lamina. He exposed the spinal cord and the coverings, and also examined the nerves coming off at L3, L4 and L5 on both sides, what could decompress them. The problem is I had pressure, a tight canal, and thankfully he was able to decompress it, to loosen it up so that everything could work properly without being squeezed or entrapped. First thing I can remember after the operation was being delivered to the ward. I can't remember anything else apart from the induction of the anaesthetic and then being delivered to the ward. I remember nothing of the recovery room. And then that evening I was able to stand, and I noticed a difference straight away, that I was able to stand. The following day, passed urine, very important, and also was able to walk a length with a physiotherapist. It was about 20 meters. I also went up and down stairs. Because of this, I was able to go home, and I went home that day, taken by my wife in the car for about an hour's journey, and I was sitting in the passenger seat. I was reasonably comfortable doing that. I was sent home with painkillers, which included tramadol and paracetamol, and also some laxative because of the tramadol. So on the first 2 or 3 days, I felt not too bad. I felt pain in the operative site, a little bit of leg pain, but I was able to stand and walk a little. I spent most of my time reclining on the sofa, but that was it. I felt I had noticed a difference with the operation. Around days 3, 4 and 5, it really became more uncomfortable. I was able to stand, but it was more pain going to the left leg. And I think this was due to the swelling of the tissues around the operation site. And then around about day 10, I got up and noticed a real difference. I was still taking tramadol, 2 tablets in the morning, 2 tablets in the evening, and about 8 paracetamol a day. That was 2 tablets at about 6-hourly intervals. And on that particular day, I was able to stand. This was day 10 again, day 10, day 11. I was able to stand up straight, walk. And I decided that morning to take the dogs for a walk about 200-300 yards down the road and back again. And that was, I felt, a great accomplishment, because before the operation I could walk more than 50 meters, and then I couldn't swing a golf club, which is what I wanted to do. But on that 10th day it started to improve, and I felt better. Gradually it's been improving since then. I've been able to go on a car ride with my wife to a local park, to walk around the park with the dogs. It wasn't entirely comfortable. I still have pain around the operation site and also a little bit in the leg, but it was a lot better than before the operation. So here I am at 2 weeks, and I've had my suture trimmed. The wound looks great. There's still some bruising around the wound, but it looks really well healed. And I'm looking forward to having a bath. So here it is from a retired orthopedic surgeon who's undergone a laminectomy for spinal decompression. And here I am at 2 weeks. So I hope that those of you who are thinking about this operation will have some idea as to the progress post-operatively that I had, and you may have a similar path. I hope to continue to improve. This improvement can go on for about 6 months or so, and I'm looking forward to be able to walk the dogs about a mile or so, and then go shopping and do jobs around the house which I wasn't able to do. So if you're having a laminectomy, all the best to you. I hope you recover in a way that I could. Thank you for listening.